Hey there, you're listening to The Mighty Mommy with some quick and dirty tips for practical parenting. Did you know that the week of August 1st through August 7th is World Breastfeeding Week? I sure didn't, but it seems like a good time to talk about the subject of breastfeeding. Listener Margarita wrote in to request that we cover the topic, and we all agreed. So this week on the Quick and Dirty Tips Network, you'll find a slew of podcasts surrounding the topic of breastfeeding in public. Legal Lad will be talking about a mother's right to nurse in public. Modern Manners Guy will discuss how people can be more courteous when faced with a breastfeeding mom in public. Nutrition Diva and the House Call Doctor will be advising us on nutritional and health benefits of breastfeeding and how nursing moms can keep themselves healthier while breastfeeding. I'm going to talk about some of the ways you can feel more comfortable when you're nursing in public. First of all, I think it's important to note that not every mom chooses to breastfeed, and that's okay. We've all been informed that breastfeeding is the healthiest form of nourishment for a baby, but not everyone is physically able to breastfeed, and for some moms, it's simply not the right choice for them. It is a very personal choice, and I believe that each mom has the right to make that choice for herself, and that choice should be respected. If you have chosen to breastfeed your child, you may feel like you've sentenced yourself to at least 1 year of staying home whenever your baby is hungry. I only say that because that's how I felt when my daughter was born. The idea of nursing in public scared me to death. Nobody had ever told me that it was okay to feed my baby in public, and I honestly didn't know how. I'd never done it before. I was also still working in an office, so I didn't get out much other than going to work, and when I was there, I was using a breast pump in the private lounge. There were a couple of occasions when my husband tried to take me out to dinner and I'd have to nurse, so I went to the car because I thought that would be more private. I had no idea how wrong I was. When my daughter was 10 months old, I joined the Moms Club, and there were moms nursing around me everywhere. At the mall and restaurants and at each other's houses, of course. They were all nursing everywhere and without shame. I was amazed, and I admired those moms. I wanted to be like them. It was those moms that taught me that I have a right to nurse, and my baby has a right to eat anywhere. I was empowered. Now, just because I was feeling empowered didn't mean I wasn't still feeling modest. I'm very modest, and there are tons of products on the market to help moms like me keep themselves covered up while nursing. There are nursing bras, slings, cover-ups, specially designed shirts and tank tops. The list goes on and on. Of course, you should think about your outfit before heading out. A one-piece outfit like a dress or overalls may not be your best option. Loose-fitting tops I found were best because they provided additional coverage. You can invest in a special type of nursing cover-up, sometimes called a nursing wrap, that goes over your head and provides full coverage. These are handy and can definitely help keep you modest. If you don't want to buy a special item, you don't have to. I never did. I carried various sizes and weights of receiving blankets. It's good to have some blankets made of lightweight material so that when you cover your baby's head, she won't get too hot underneath. If you're nervous about breastfeeding in public, practice at home first. I had a lot of practice with baby number 1, so when my son came along, it was much easier. If you aren't comfortable going out in public because you feel self-conscious, practice being discreet at home. Once you know which clothes you have that are the most nursing-friendly, and your baby has perfected her latching-on routine, things will go much smoother for everyone. You may be nervous the first few times or may notice some stolen glances that people toss your way, but that feeling will soon pass once you become more comfortable. Once your baby is latched and you are comfortably nursing, resume whatever activity you were previously engaged in, whether in a conversation with friends or just taking in the scenery. Don't feel obligated to acknowledge anyone who may stare or seems agitated by your presence. You're absolutely right to be doing what you're doing, and you should be proud of yourself. You may or may not be asking why you should be discreet when you should be proud of what you're doing. Well, the simple fact is that while it's a perfectly natural act, there's no reason to bring attention to it. Just as many people say, I don't eat in the bathroom, so why would I feed my baby in there? Similarly, we don't sit down to a meal and shout, hey, look at me, I'm eating over here, watch me eat. Okay, maybe some people do that, but really there's no need to bring attention to it, especially when someone may not be comfortable with it. So make yourself comfortable, but don't go out of your way to make anyone else uncomfortable. Being discreet and natural about your routine is really the best choice in my opinion. When you are relaxed and comfortable, your baby is relaxed and comfortable, and will both latch better and eat better. My final tip is about nursing pads. These are the pads you place inside your bra when you're a nursing mom, just in case you have a letdown at an inopportune moment. Letdown is the reflex that occurs when your milk starts flowing. Sometimes this can happen when you aren't nursing. It happened to me in a bookstore once. I'd forgotten my nursing pads and I had to excuse myself with crossed arms. It was embarrassing, but I got over it. Nursing pads are available in cloth or disposable forms. Use them and carry extra with you. Everywhere. At least if you want to avoid some silly embarrassment. Not that we moms would ever cry over spilled milk anyway. That's it for now. If you'd like to request a topic for the Mighty Mommy, you can email me directly at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com or leave a message by calling 206-202-2185. Get the Mighty Mommy's Quick and Dirty Tips for practical parenting and other great shows from the Quick and Dirty Tips Network streamed to your iPhone. Download Stitcher for free today at Stitcher.com. This is your friend, the Mighty Mommy, wishing you happy and fun parenting.